Hey, if you take a guy in the wrestling business, let me use Daniel Bryan, for example, where he's traveling the road, he's a company man, he's made him a ton of money, he's done a great job. If he gets hurt like that, when he gets hurt like that, what happens? Scott, what happens? Does his contract expire, they pay him a downside, and then you're done? How do they deal with a guy like that that's done so much for him and he legitimately gets hurt and can't go back out there? What happens?
Well,
Paycheck-wise.
Paycheck-wise, when his contract's done, he's done. That most likely, that's what they'll do. They don't care what you've done for him before, how much money you made. I bring up Rey Mysterio because he made so much money for them in merchandise because he was so popular with the Mexican fans. Mexican fans are loyal to Mexican wrestlers. He was one of the top sellers for merchandise, and they still treated him like crap. And that was one of the reasons why he left. It was like the way, I don't care how popular you are with the fans or whatever, they sure treat you bad. They treat you like a piece of meat. They show you, zero respect. They put you on the road, travel you to death. Ray hurt his knee, and before he was even healed or was past the wrestler, they put him on the road to do promotional tours when he wasn't even capable of wrestling, So.
Yeah, and I've heard guys say that. I was hoping for a different answer. I was hoping that there was an insurance policy or there was or they could find a way to use a guy in some capacity. But I had a feeling you were going to say that answer. I watched a Stone Cold Steve Austin interview one time when he broke his neck from Owen Hart. This was the biggest star the business had seen, and he said it was the next day. Those checks quit coming in. He didn't know what he was going to do. And he wasn't bagging on the company or anything. He was just making an observation, but I picked up on it. I was watching one of these shoot interviews, and I'm going, man, is that really how it works? You get a guy like Stone Cold, he gets dropped on his neck. It's of no fault of his own. I don't give a damn if you're on a job site. If the crane drops something on you, they have a contingency plan, an employee matters. And I gathered that. I'm going, wait, are they just done with these guys? It can't be like that.
Oh, it's like that. I mean, you take, for instance, McMahon's wife ran for
Senate.
Congress or Senate. All right, they spent millions, over $50 million each time. All right, you tell me they can't put $50 million for the wrestlers' retirement fund or anything like that? No. Why? Because they don't care about us. They don't care about the employees that work right now. They'll run you to death, and when your time's up, you're out the door, man. They do not give a shit about you, and that's the way it is. But it shouldn't be that way. They have all these guys under the contract around. I have no idea how they can put the contract that we signed with a self-employed independent contractor. We're not independent contractor as much as they have constraints on our time. We work way too many hours for us to be considered a independent contractor. Yeah. How he gets away with that, I have no idea.
And you are right, and you don't have to be a lawyer to understand those. Those independent contractor laws are pretty damn straightforward. If somebody has to be somewhere at a specific time, then they're not an independent contractor. So I agree with you. The wrestlers that have to make a flight and have to make the towns and have to be on TV at a specific, that's literally one of the things for independent contractors. You cannot tell a guy where to be or when. Then you start trading time for dollars. So you're completely right about that. If that was ever challenged, you wouldn't have to get to the Supreme Court. You could take one look at that and go, yeah, man, these guys are not independent contractors.
Right. And I have no idea how he gets away with it.